Did you know that the average person's financial decisions can be a goldmine of wisdom? What if I told you that by exploring the everyday money moves of the average Joe, you could unlock secrets to financial success? Welcome back to Fun Financial Insights, where we turn numbers into knowledge and savings into stories. In today's special episode, we are learning from the average person's financial situation or statistic. We'll sift through historical data, dissect intriguing figures, and reveal how you can use this information to evaluate where you are currently with your finances and how to get to where you want to be. All right, let's go. Our goal is to map out our financial landscape to see how we measure up to the average person. So let's start with income. The median household income is a compass that guides us through the terrain of financial planning. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, the median household income was $68,703 in 2019. Imagine you're at a neighborhood block party. You've got folks from all walks of life, from the fresh college graduate renting their first apartment to the retired couple enjoying their golden years. Now, if you asked everyone their annual income and lined them up from lowest to highest, the median household income would be the amount earned by the person standing smack in the middle of that line. The number is crucial because it gives us a realistic snapshot of the company's financial health. Unlike the average income, which can be skewed by a few high earners, the median tells us what's typical for most households. Let's say we have 5 households earning $10,000, $35,000, $40,000, $47,000, and a whopping $250,000 a year. The median income here would be $40,000, even though the average might be much higher because of that $250,000 outlier. Why does this matter? Well, for starters, it affects housing affordability. Experts say that a home is affordable if it costs no more than 30% of the median household income. So, in our example, houses should be priced within reach for someone making $40,000 a year. Beyond buying a house, this figure also influences everything from retirement planning to government assistance programs. It's a key indicator used to adjust tax brackets, set Social Security benefits, and more. Now take a moment and ask yourself, is my household income above, below, or right at this median line of $68,703? Later in the video, we will look at how this translates to what you can spend on if you are above or below this median line. For most people, before or after they receive their income, what they do first before spending is budget. Creating a budget is like drawing a treasure map. It's where you mark the X for expenses and chart the course for savings. If you haven't done this yet in the past, start by listing your monthly income. That's your treasure chest. Then subtract your expenses. These are the pirates trying to steal your gold. What you have left is your potential for wealth building. Remember, the average American household spends about $5,111 monthly. Now, how does this compare to the median income for a full-time worker? Hey, are you finding value in our journey through the numbers? If you're enjoying this deep dive into the average person's financial stats and how they can illuminate your own path, here's a quick reminder. Smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Keep watching because we've got more golden nuggets of wisdom coming your way. Coming up later, we'll explore how you can turn insights from the average person's data into strategies you can apply to hack your finances as well. Ready to continue the adventure? Let's dive back in. Now, the median income for a full-time worker in the United States was $40,480 in 2022. When we talk about median household income, we're looking at the entire household's earnings. It's like a financial team effort where every dollar from every source is pulled together. On the flip side, the median income for a full-time worker is about solo performance. It's the middle value of earnings for those who punch the clock for a full work week. In the last quarter of 2023, the median weekly earnings for full-time workers were $1,145. That's for the individual. This number doesn't include other household members or income sources. So why does this distinction matter? Well, when you're talking about buying power, investment potential, or retirement planning, knowing whether you're dealing with a team or a solo player can change the game. For example, a household might have two earners, both making that median full-time income. Suddenly, you've got double the financial firepower when it comes to buying a home or investing in the market. For a single person, budgeting on a median income is a balancing act. Housing, food, transportation, healthcare, the essentials eat into your paycheck like hungry seagulls. The average rent for a one-bedroom apartment in the U.S. is around $1,200 to $3,500, depending on the city. That's a significant chunk of the median income gone before you even think about other expenses. With the essentials accounted for, what's left for savings? The recommended savings rate is 15 to 20% of your income. On a median income, that's about $500 to $600 a month, a lofty goal for many. Here's a challenge for you. Take your monthly income and try to hit that savings target. Can you do it without sacrificing too much? Retirement savings grow with age, and the earlier you start, the more you benefit from the magic of compounding interest. Let's look at the average retirement account balances by age according to the Federal Reserve's 2022 survey of consumer finances. Here's the median savings for each age group. Under 35 years, $18,880. Age 35 to 44, $45,000. Age 45 to 54, $115,000. Age 55 to 64, $185,000. Age 65 to 74, $200,000. Over 75 years, $130,000. These figures are milestones on the road to retirement. But what do they mean for you? Well, if you're under 35 and you saved $18,880, you're right in the middle of the pack. But is it enough? With compound interest, time is your ally. The earlier you start, the more you benefit from the magical growth of compounding gains. For those in the 35 to 44 age bracket, $45,000 is a good start. But remember, retirement is not a sprint, it's a marathon. It's time to ramp up your savings game, especially if you're eyeing a comfortable retirement. Jumping to the 45 to 54 group with $115,000 saved, you're getting closer to the finish line. But don't slow down now. This is the time to maximize your contributions and take advantage of catch-up provisions in your retirement accounts. Now, for those aged 55 to 64 with $185,000, you're in the critical decade before retirement. It's crunch time, and every dollar saved now is crucial for your retirement comfort. For the young at heart in the 65 to 74 range, $200,000 might seem substantial, but healthcare costs and inflation are real concerns. It's important to have a strategy that balances growth with security. And over 75 with $130,000, it's about preserving what you have and ensuring it lasts. It's also a time to enjoy the fruits of your labor. So let's talk about the elephant in the room, retiring without Social Security. It's a stark reality for some and a choice for others who want to retire early. Without Social Security, you'll need a robust nest egg. Financial experts suggest you may need up to 80% of your pre-retirement income to maintain your lifestyle. So if you're making $100,000 annually, you'll need around $80,000 each year in retirement. Without Social Security, that means a significant savings balance to draw from. But with Social Security, the picture changes. If you're an average earner, Social Security will replace about 40% of your income. You'll need savings, but not as much as going it alone. The key takeaway? Start saving early, save consistently, and understand the role Social Security plays in your retirement plan. It's about creating a safety net that allows you to live comfortably and with peace of mind. Your credit score is a 3-digit number that signals your credit worthiness to the world. As of October 2023, the average FICO 8 credit score was 717, while the average Vantage score 3.0 was 700. But what affects this crucial number? Well, credit scores are calculated using several factors, with payment history and credit utilization being the most significant, making up more than half of your score. Other factors include the length of credit history, types of credit in use, and recent credit inquiries or new credit accounts. If your credit score has hit rough waters, fear not. You can repair it. Start by ensuring timely payments, reducing your credit card balances, and avoiding new debt. If errors are dragging your score down, dispute them with the credit bureaus. While you're repairing or building your credit score, like we discussed, an important thing to manage well is debt. It's a slippery slope that many Americans are sliding down. The average debt per borrower hit $6,218 at the end of the first quarter of 2024, and that's not just an individual problem, it's a household one. Total credit card debt in the U.S. reached a record $1.13 trillion last year. Why is this happening? Well, high prices for essentials and the ease of swiping a card contribute to the pileup, and it's hitting lower-income households the hardest with the highest credit card debt ratios. Your net worth is the total value of your assets minus your liabilities. It's like the financial scorecard of your life. Calculating it is simple. List all you own, add it up, list all you owe, add it up, and subtract the debts from the assets. Assets include cash, investments, property, and anything else of value. Liabilities are debts like loans and credit card balances. The formula is straightforward. Net worth equals total assets minus total liabilities. Let's break it down. So say you have a home worth $300,000, a car worth $20,000, savings of $10,000, and investments worth $30,000. Your total assets amount to $360,000. Now, if you have a mortgage of $250,000 and a car loan of $15,000, your liabilities total $265,000. Subtracting liabilities from assets gives you a net worth of $95,000. How does this compare to others? Well, the Federal Reserve's survey of consumer finances gives us a glimpse. For example, the median net worth for those under 35 is $39,000. If you're in this age group and your calculated net worth is above this, you're doing better than average. As we age, net worth typically increases. Those aged 35 to 44 have a median net worth of $135,600. The 45 to 54 group jumps to $247,200, and it peaks for the 65 to 74 age group at $409,900. But these are just medians. They don't tell the whole story. Your financial journey is unique. Maybe you started saving later or invested in education. Perhaps you had setbacks like medical expenses or chose to travel the world. The key is growth. Focus on increasing assets and decreasing liabilities. Invest wisely, save regularly, and manage debts. Comparing ourselves to the average financial statistics is a bit like using a financial mirror. It reflects where we stand in relation to others and can be a powerful tool for self-assessment and improvement, and not about keeping up with the Joneses. It's not a competition. So take what you've learned today and apply it. Assess your financial health, set your targets, and stride confidently toward them. If you haven't done so already, do subscribe to our channel for more financial insights and tips. Also, leave us a comment with your thoughts, and let's keep the conversation going.